My name's Gregory and I'm a full-time Elvis impersonator.
All the way from Las Vegas, a big blue juice room welcome to Elvis the Girl!
I'm an Elvis fan to the core, you know. Ever since I saw my first picture, that was it. I was in love with the whole aura of Elvis. Not in love as, you know, a male-female relationship love thing. It was like I wanted to be Elvis.
I'm Shirley Parker and I'm her manager, come promoter, come stagehand. I think I do everything at the moment. Elvis really was the king of rock and roll. Without Elvis, there was nothing. The first time I saw Di was actually in Brighton, and it was this Irish pub. It was a Sunday lunchtime, and we went down there, no proper PA system, really sort of like, you know, small amplifier, and I was thinking, oh my God, how's this going to go down? She went down an absolute storm, and I think that's the point I realised. I've known Di a long time as a friend and also as a musician, and I thought, she's got it, she's got something here, you know? I'm going to work with this, I'm going to make this happen.
The man has such a presence, a massive, massive aura, that he kind of affects people. I mean, look. I do mainly cabaret bars, and I do quite a few private parties and stuff, a few celebrities.
Return the sender. Return the sender. I gave a letter to the postman. He put it in his sack.
I've just been into music for a lot of years, just writing songs and trying to get the elusive record deal and stuff, you know. I've always wanted to be a performer, and now it's in the Elvis vein. Elvis's energies were so male-female, right down the middle. He looks very feminine. That's why it works with me.
I love you, and I always will.
So the build-up to the gig is Shirley's doing all the kind of contracts and stuff, and what I need on stage, and what I need in the dressing room, what sandwiches I like, and all that kind of thing. And what I'm doing at my end is my hair. If I'm doing a very important gig where I'm going to be singing live, then, and I always sing live by the way, then I'm going to be probably in the studio 2 or 3 times for 3 or 4 hours at a time. Past 3 hours, my voice starts getting really good. At the moment, as I said, like, I'm kind of concentrating on my moves, so I could spend 2 hours on one section of a song, say the very end of Suspicious Minds, where Elvis is really going for it and doing all the moves and everything, you know. This is my full-time job now. It's just beginning to really happen. It's just beginning to all kind of come together, and stuff is coming in most days now. An Elvis the Girl working week normally kind of incorporates 2 or 3 rehearsals here, and I spend a whole day with David Brown doing the website, updating the website, putting new stuff down, and answering kind of fan mail, choosing what new songs I want to do, sorting out new backing tracks, sorting out clothes, and as I said, yeah, a lot of time spent on my hair.
Elvis the Girl's website is basically about promoting her and showing what she's about, which is Elvis in the 1970s, Las Vegas, bright, glitzy, golden. And for me it was a dream to make, because there was no way I could go over the top when I was doing it. I did an interview for the BBC World Service, and the woman there knows somebody from The Guardian, so she was talking about me. The Guardian phoned me
invited me to a private screening of Elvis's new film, which is fantastic. And then they wanted my views on the film.
We'll scan
Should we
this
scan
then.
this in then? This
Full
one
length.
first, yeah?
Right.
We've been there, we've met lots of famous people, we've had really good fun, and that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, we're enjoying ourselves, you know? And we're putting a smile on people's faces, which is what Elvis the Girl is all about.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
It takes me quite a while to get the makeup right. And it's kind of, you know, I'm a woman putting makeup on to look like a man. What's that all about? But it has to be done, you know. I want to look as close to Elvis as I possibly can. And it takes a lot of work, actually, especially the hair. I'll become Elvis inside my head just as the entrance music. Just as that goes on, I can hear it out there and I'm waiting to go on. And then that's when I kind of draw on what Elvis must have been feeling. I've worked a lot, basically, the past 2 weeks on getting just like 2 new moves incorporated into what I already do. There's a lot of moves to do. I mean, Elvis was such an energetic man. So at the end of the song, the whole thing's building, and there's a drum roll, and it's just getting louder and louder. And Elvis kind of just moves with that drum roll, you know? Like that. This is jumpsuit number 2. It's based on the Starburst Elvis jumpsuit. It's not a replica jumpsuit, it's just kind of based on that pattern.
Hey, I'm all shook up.
Here are all my scarves that I'm going to be giving out. I signed them. I'll have to do that in a minute. I got a pen. My mum makes them, and she sends them to me in the post. As soon as you put on the jumpsuit, the Elvis hair, the jewellery, that's it. You're famous. You know, people know who you are. And it's like the audience react as if I'm Elvis.
I'm all shook up.
As soon as they see me walk on, they're shouting, Elvis, Elvis! Just because they want to have fun, and it's like they want to be a part of the Vegas thing. There's a lot of Elvis impersonators and a lot of competition between us. But it's almost like we're on the same side, we're a team, but there is competition. There's a core of us that get on really well, apart from one, he knows who he is, but the rest of us kind of, yeah, we're a team, you know. The look, the moves and the voice are all equally important in the show. I spent a year on intensive voice training because I wanted to sing well, you know. And then the moves came in after that, and I'm still working on my moves. I want to be one of the top Elvis impersonators, you know. Look-wise, movement-wise, and voice-wise, I want them all to be equally as best as I can get them. Everyone loves Vegas, and I think everyone would really like to try on a jumpsuit, if only once, you know. Money varies, it all depends on what job I'm doing. A few of the promo things I do, I don't get paid. Some of them I get paid expenses. And some of the private corporate parties, I get an extortionate amount, you know, which is great, so it kind of balances out. I do Elvis the Girl for love, and but unfortunately money has to be involved because that's the way of the world, you know, but I do it for love.
We can go on together since this was mine.
Career advice from school was, you know, maybe you ought to do office practice as well as farming studies, you know, because, you know, you're a girl and you can't really be a farm manager. Maybe you'd make a good farm secretary, so maybe you should do typing.
Future, right, well, where we want to go, we always say Top of the Pops. I mean, I think that's everybody's dream, every kid's dream anyway.
It went excellently, actually. I really enjoyed that. It's a good audience. They all wanted to come up and they all wanted to be part of the Elvis show, you know, which I just love.
I have to say that Elvis the Girl is the most fantastic thing. I've had the best night out. Elvis the Girl, the king is alive.
I was watching Elvis having so much fun, and it's signed Elvis the Girl, and I will keep it for the rest of my life.
She was fantastic. The Hawaiian Elvis, no way. The English Elvis, girl, kicks ass, kicks ass. I pity the person who's got to go on next.
I'm doing my absolute dream job, yeah. It's like the best dream job I could ever imagine myself doing, you know.
We're going to have this really top-class Winnebago with Elvis the Girl right down the side, which we're going to travel in, hopefully, in the future.
I'm all shook up.
Thank you very much.